In the kitchen, James adds the croutons and tops with cheese before grilling.
There is onion soup and there is French onion soup. Ooh la la.
Et voila! French onion soup. And a question from Zaira.
What does chirocosuro mean?
Ah, chiaroscuro. It's a kind of lighting effect. Imagine a light shining on something, on like, let's say, like a pebbly beach, and from a sideways angle, the shadows that are cast upon make this kind of weird, textury, kind of shadowy effect. I'm assuming that you found it in my book, didn't you?
I found it in your book, and there were some other words that I had no idea what they meant.
He's obviously an educated man. Bless him, he's a decent enough chap. I think Jason's come on really... Sorry. Jesus.
He's made an impression then.
So tasty. That's so tasty.
So
well done.
pleased.
Wow.
Thank you.
I know how it should taste, because I've tasted the real thing many times in France. And it was nice.
James really impressed me today with the starter. Very nice indeed. Hands up. His soup was better than mine, but his was French and mine was English.
Do you know what? I actually think the starter went down really, really well.
Has anyone on the table met anyone famous?
There's too many, and that's the truth. I've met very famous people. I've met my mum's idol in her day, and that was Tony Curtis.
Wow.
He took my hand and he kissed my hand.
I'm so sorry. Who is he?
Look him up on Google, hey?
Okay.
Zaira did not know who Tony Curtis was because I think Zaira lives in her own little bubble.
I'm substantially younger than her, and she shouldn't be shocked that I don't know Tony Curtis. She should just be like, oh, by the way, you know, come on. Does she think I'm her age?
So far, the girls are, behaving. I think it's fair to say, behaving pretty well. No arguments yet, and I'm really, really hoping it'll stay that way for the main course.
Best not keep them waiting then. Here they are, individual beef Wellingtons.
Oh, look! H for Heather.
That is a lovely piece of steak. Honestly, that's the main of the week for me. Lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice. When Toby said that the main course was the best main course of the week, well, there's not much comparison, is there?
There's this nervous James fluttering around like a little puppy, and then he comes out with this amazing beef Wellington. It was beautiful.
I think it would be wrong if I called myself a legend.
Go on.
You know what? If there were a point in my life where I could call myself a legend, it would be now.
Bet that feels good.
I think I've absolutely hammered that.
If I could be invisible at any time now, I would go round with someone else's credit card, a rich person's credit card, and I'd pay for all the pensioners shopping at a local supermarket.
Legend.
I would love just to go in the village and find out who's needy about maybe their dishwasher's broken down or whatever, and then just go buy it and send it to them without them knowing who I am.
Yeah.
You're all being a little bit too mature. Let's get real now. I'll just go into a bank, get in the safe, start packing a bag and disappear.
I'm not. I couldn't steal any money from anybody.
I'm never going to be invisible, Heather. Never.
I know, but it's in your thoughts.
I'm never going to be invisible.
Heather twisted what was a throwaway comment within a dinner party scenario. That she could have just said, yeah, funny, knowing full well that you wouldn't actually do that.
She snapped it up, didn't she? She thought it was a great point to attack.
And she's got issues with Zaira's table manners too.
You used your knife, young lady. You don't get your knife and go...
Oh, I didn't do that.
Yes, you did.
I went like this.
You
It's all right.
mustn't do that. You're a lady.
So, James, can I ask you...
Learning from the best, Heather.
Learning from the best. Absolutely, darling.
I'm glad I have you here. I wouldn't know anything, would I?
I think that poor old Zaira and Heather, they don't get on. They've not got on from word go, and I don't understand why. I think it might just be a bit of jealousy on Heather's part.
It's like listening to a pair of cats having a little conversation and just trying to get one up on each other, you know?
At least you're enjoying it. Time for poured key lime pie. Over to you, Heather.
I will eat a few... Oh, excuse me.
Eat what you can. Eat what you can. As a present for you all, I have bought you all. I've bought you all. I've got you all.
Oh, you bought us all,
I bought you all. Cost me so much.
Yes!
Each a copy of
Don't have to buy it now.
my novel for you all.
Nothing like a bit of self-promotion. Taxi!
A book, great, just what I wanted. Is there any chance you could open the window, mate?
I was really looking forward to the key lime pie, and then I dug into it, and it was just a little bit too harsh with the zestiness of that lime.
Do you know what? I'm a cook as well as an author. Multi-talented. Legendary.
Totally pulled it out of the bag. Didn't realise that he could cook as well as he did. A big shock.
Tonight, it's at 8.
James and his fantasy novel are great. That's why I'm going to give him an 8.
It's an 8.
And with that, James flies into the lead with a fantastic 24 points.